Majestic Lessons from the Wise Elephant. Once upon a time, in the heart of the African savannah, there lived a wise and majestic elephant. The elephant was known throughout the land for its strength, intelligence, and kind heart. Many young animals would come to the elephant seeking advice and guidance. One day, a young gazelle approached the elephant, curious about its wisdom and eager to learn from the great creature. The elephant looked down at the young gazelle with a warm smile and said, "Come closer, my young friend. I have much to teach you about the importance of family, community, and working together." And so began the tale of the majestic elephant and the young animal, a story that would inspire and captivate children for generations to come. The majestic elephant and the young gazelle walked through the savannah, the grass rustling softly beneath their feet. The elephant led the way, its trunk held high as it sniffed the air for any signs of danger. The young gazelle followed close behind, its eyes wide with wonder. As they walked, the elephant began to speak. "My dear friend," it said, "the savannah is a dangerous place, full of predators and challenges. But if we work together, we can overcome anything that comes our way." The young gazelle listened intently as the elephant continued. Family and community are essential to survival in the savannah. We must all work together to protect and care for one another, for it is only through cooperation that we can thrive. The young gazelle nodded, its mind racing with thoughts and questions. It felt privileged to be learning from such a wise and majestic creature, and it knew that the lessons it would learn on this journey would stay with it for the rest of its life. As they walked deeper into the savannah, the elephant and the young gazelle came across a group of animals gathered around a watering hole. The elephant led the way, and the young gazelle followed closely behind. As they approached, the animals greeted the elephant with respect and admiration. The elephant acknowledged each of them with a nod of its head, and then turned to the young gazelle. "My young friend," it said, "this is what community looks like. We all come together at the watering hole to drink and share stories, and to keep an eye out for any dangers that might threaten us." The young gazelle looked around at the animals gathered at the watering hole. There were zebras, giraffes, and even a few antelopes. Each one looked out for the others, and the young gazelle felt a sense of belonging it had never experienced before. The elephant then turned to the group and spoke in a deep, booming voice. "My friends," it said, "this young gazelle is new to our community. Please welcome it, and show it the same kindness and respect that you show to each other." The animals welcomed the young gazelle with open arms, and soon it was drinking from the watering hole alongside its new friends. The young gazelle realized then that the lessons of the elephant applied not only to its own family, but to the larger community as well. After the young gazelle had quenched its thirst, the elephant and the group of animals began to chat and share stories. The elephant told stories of its past adventures, of wise decisions and difficult choices it had to make, and the group of animals listened with awe and admiration. The young gazelle listened carefully, absorbing the elephant's wisdom and knowledge. It realized that the elephant was not just a majestic creature, but also a wise teacher and leader. As the sun began to set, the animals bid each other farewell and went their separate ways. The elephant turned to the young gazelle and said, "Remember, my young friend, the importance of community. Together we are strong, and together we can overcome any challenge that comes our way." The young gazelle nodded in agreement, and the two of them continued their journey through the savannah. As they walked, the young gazelle felt a newfound sense of responsibility towards its own family and community. It wanted to be a leader like the elephant, wise and respected by all. The night fell and the stars twinkled above. The elephant and the young gazelle settled down to rest, with the young gazelle feeling grateful for the lessons it had learned that day. The next day, the elephant and the young gazelle continued their journey together. As they walked, the elephant pointed out different plants and trees and explained their uses to the young gazelle. The young gazelle was fascinated by the elephant's knowledge and wisdom, and it listened intently to every word the elephant spoke. As they walked, they encountered a group of animals struggling to reach a fruit tree that was high above the ground. The animals were arguing and fighting with each other, each one trying to claim the fruit for themselves. The elephant approached the group of animals and said, "Why are you fighting amongst yourselves? Can you not see that by working together, you can all benefit?" The animals paused and looked at the elephant, uncertain of what to do. The elephant continued, "If we all work together, we can easily reach the fruit and share it equally amongst ourselves. Let us all work together and benefit as a community." The animals looked at each other and then back at the elephant, and they realized the truth in the elephant's words. They put aside their differences and worked together, using their strengths to reach the fruit and share it amongst themselves. The young gazelle watched in amazement as the animals worked together, and it felt proud to be part of a community that valued cooperation and teamwork. It knew that it had learned an important lesson from the wise and majestic elephant. As they continued on their journey, the elephant taught the young gazelle about the importance of family and community. It explained that every animal has a role to play in their community and that by working together, they can achieve great things. The young gazelle listened intently to the elephant's words and thought about its own family. It realized that it had taken its family for granted and that it had not been doing its part in the community. The elephant noticed the young gazelle's pensive expression and asked, "Is something troubling you, young one?" The young gazelle explained its thoughts and concerns to the elephant, and the wise elephant smiled and said, "It is good that you are aware of your actions, young one. Now it is time for you to take responsibility and do your part in the community. Your family and community will be better for it." The young gazelle nodded and made a promise to itself to be more responsible and to contribute to the community in any way it could. As they walked on, the young gazelle felt grateful for the elephant's guidance and wisdom. It realized that it was not just learning about the importance of family and community, but it was also learning how to be a better animal. Together, the elephant and the young gazelle continued their journey, filled with new knowledge and a sense of purpose. As the day wore on, the elephant and the young gazelle encountered many animals in their community, and the elephant introduced the young gazelle to each one. The young gazelle was amazed by the diversity of animals and the unique roles they played in their community. They met a family of monkeys swinging from tree to tree, a group of zebras grazing on the grasslands, and a pack of wild dogs hunting for food. The elephant explained how each animal played an important role in the community, and how they worked together to ensure the survival of their species. As the sun began to set, the elephant and the young gazelle came across a group of elephants resting under a large tree. The young gazelle was in awe of the majestic animals, and the elephant introduced the young gazelle to its family. The young gazelle was welcomed with open arms, and the family shared their food and water with the young gazelle. The young gazelle was touched by the kindness of the elephant's family and realized that it had found a new family of its own. As the night grew darker, the young gazelle settled in with the elephant's family, feeling grateful for the wisdom and guidance of the wise elephant. It knew that it had much to learn, but it was excited for the journey ahead. The next morning, the young gazelle awoke to the sound of the elephant trumpeting loudly. It ran outside to see what was happening and saw that a group of hunters were approaching their community. The elephant, along with the other animals, had already started to make a plan to protect their community. The elephant assigned each animal a specific role, and they all worked together to create a barrier around their community. The young gazelle watched in awe as the animals worked together, using their unique skills to protect their community. The elephant had taught it the importance of working together and the power of community, and now the young gazelle was seeing it in action. As the hunters approached, they were met with a strong force of animals, determined to protect their home. The hunters soon realized that they were no match for the animals' strength and retreated, leaving the community unharmed. The young gazelle realized that it had not only found a new family but also a new home where it belonged. It was grateful for the wisdom of the wise elephant and the love of the animal community. As the young gazelle settled in with its new family, it felt a sense of peace and belonging that it had never felt before. It knew that it had found its true home, surrounded by the love and support of its community. The wise elephant had taught it the importance of family, community, and working together, and the young gazelle was determined to carry on these lessons for generations to come. As the night settled in, the young gazelle closed its eyes, feeling grateful for the lessons it had learned and the new family it had found. It drifted off to sleep, surrounded by the sounds of its animal community, feeling safe, loved, and at home. Good night, little ones. Remember to always cherish your family, your community, and to work together towards a better tomorrow. After a long and exciting day, the young animal thanked the wise elephant for teaching them so much about family, community, and working together. The elephant smiled and said, "Remember, my little friend, we are all connected, and we all have a part to play in this world. If we work together, we can accomplish great things." The young animal nodded in agreement, feeling grateful for the wisdom they had gained from the majestic elephant. As they drifted off to sleep, they knew that they would always remember the lessons they had learned on this special day. And so, we come to the end of our story. We hope you enjoyed following the journey of the wise and majestic elephant and the young animal. Remember to always be kind to one another, and to work together to make the world a better place. Good night, and sweet dreams.